All right. I think we're live. All right. On June 13th, I wrote this statement. It's very important that I read this statement because I want to make sure I get all my facts right, and then we're just going to go for it. So on June 13th, I had a phone call with one of the publishers that I work with, letting me know that they were going to part ways with me. What caused this? A simple tweet. A tweet that went viral. A tweet that upset people. What was the tweet, you ask? This was it. Honestly, this hashtag comics broke me thread tells me that most creatives are terrible at marketing, at business, making financial decisions, and self-education. Reading these posts are sad, but don't act like there was a gun to your head to say yes to a $25 page rate. It's 2023. Do your own thing. What can you do to avoid this pain? Learn marketing. Here are 2 books to help you. You guys should go check out those books, by the way. Learn how to make content in order to build an audience. Content is not your comic. Your comic is a product. Also, if you're concerned you're getting screwed, my DMs are always open. All right. Because of the uproar, I got canceled, and my book got canceled. What was my book? Coins of Judas. This is my exclusive cover. Coins of Judas. Coins of Judas, which was published by Band of Bards, created by me and Travis Gibb. Their #1 selling book, by the way. Band of Bards told me that Coins needed to be canceled because I was bad for their brand and they didn't want to be affiliated with me. Keep in mind, they paid us to do this book. That's important, okay? They were the ones that paid the creative. Now, how it worked, because and we're going to talk about this in terms of accountability and contracts, because that's what hashtag comics broke me was. It was a lot of people airing out their grievances with the comic industry and how they got screwed and whatnot. Part of us making Coins of Judas, because I'm friends with Travis and whatnot, is that I would get paid on the back end for my page rate. So the colorist would make sure that the colorist got paid first, then the letterer, and then after that, Travis and I would get paid later. That was the deal, and that's important because of what happened next. Because I own the book though with Travis, like I said, they said that we want to cancel the book because you're affiliated with it. Because I own the book with Travis, I called Travis and I said that if the Bards would allow it, I would give up my ownership of the book so that the creative team could continue making the book and everyone could continue making money. I didn't want my actions to hurt my friends and fellow comic creators. Band of Bards agreed. I was cut from the book. So Band of Bards wanted to cut ties with the entire series and the creative team, which meant that Travis wouldn't get paid anymore, the colorist wouldn't get paid anymore, the letterer, the editor, it'd all be done. All of those creatives would have lost money. Instead, I allowed myself to get cut from the book. Why? Because I didn't want my actions to hurt my friends. So they get to continue making the series. And here's the thing, and I want you guys all to know this. When the next issue comes out, I'll be there day 1 to buy it. My problem isn't with the publisher or the creative team. My problem is with the mob of creators who created this awful situation. Do I wish that Band of Bards stood their ground more? Absolutely. I also understand that's 2 guys trying to follow their dreams. And keep in mind, I don't agree with these 2 guys politically or anything. In fact, I've seen the publishers talking, like, agreeing and liking and talking smack about me in public Twitter areas because of all of this. With that being said, I'm respectful of them, and I have I'm not going to go after them. I'm mostly angry at the mob that put them in the situation, because we had a great relationship up until now. And unfortunately, they had to cave in order for them to keep the business. And they're very left-leaning, and that doesn't matter. I don't care about politics. I mean, everyone knows that I'm pretty conservative, but I'm also very much in the middle. Like, I actually hate both sides. I actually hate politics. Regardless, I knew going in there that they were a very liberal publisher. They had no problems with me. I had no problems with them. And then they were hit with a mob of their own creators and other people outside of their circle. And I'm going to show the screenshots and everything. Okay? So even though these publishers didn't have my back, gave in, I still have no problems with them, and I'm not going to go after them. And I'm really glad, guys, that they still get to keep making Coins of Judas. There's an audience for that book. But tonight I'm going to be addressing the tolerant creators in the community. I've got screenshots. I'm showing them all. I'm calling out every person's name. And if you're watching, I know you guys are watching this. If you're watching this, be brave. Get in the chat. Because hundreds of thousands of people have seen these tweets and have made their opinion known to me. Come in here. Be brave. Be brave. After this stream, guys, I want to let you guys know this. After this stream, I don't really want to talk about this anymore. I want to just go back to making comics. You see, hashtag Comics Broke Me was filled with everyone being victims. I'm not going to allow myself to be a victim. Victims get punched in the face, they stay on the floor, and then they're crying. I got punched in the face, and I got back up immediately. I'm back in the game. And I'll tell you the sucky thing as well. This is also sucky. This is also what sucks. Is that on my calendar, I was going to launch this book. So on my calendar, I had plans to launch this comic book. I had all the marketing ready. I had all the things that I was going to say. I had all the pages, the promos and whatnot. And then this shit happened on the day that I'm going to launch. Now, I'm going to launch this no matter what. I'm going to launch this book no matter what. But it just sucks that I wasn't able to give my attention today to my comic. Because that's what I want to do. I want to make comics. A lot of people are saying I don't like Kickstarter and blah, blah, blah. You know, that's fine. I understand. Kickstarter's never done wrong by me. I love Kickstarter. I've made a lot of money with Kickstarter. That's how I put my books. Keep on following me. I always put them out on my website after. I need to update my website. That's why I don't tell people to go to my website right now. It's not updated. And the prices are a lot higher. But yeah, this is my book, Super Plumber Sisters. It's a parody of Super Mario. It's not really though. It's just two girls who are plumbers. They have red and green. Coincidentally, that's weird. And they fight supernatural monsters. That's all they do. They fight supernatural monsters. And they get really angry at each other when they find out that one of them allows people to use coupons for their services. So, you have a sister who's super cute and bubbly, and you have the other sister who, she's the tough one. So regardless, I put the link in the chat. You guys can go check it out. Tonight's not about talking my comic book. Tonight was supposed to be about talking about my comic. Tonight was supposed to be about talking about my comic. Tonight was supposed to be about, tonight's stream, I had the thumbnail already built for this stream tonight. It was about me talking about Super Plumber Sisters and me launching another comic book. It was about me talking about my new imprint. It was about me launching a new book. And instead, I'm talking about this, and I lost a publishing deal. And let me tell you this: comics. A big reason why people are angry at me about the hashtag Comics, broke me, is because I was asking for accountability. Because all these people were crying about the bad decisions that they made. So let me tell you about a bad decision that I made, that I'm accountable for. I'm not going to be angry about it, okay? Because of the agreement that I had with Band of Bards. And I was being paid on the back end, and I trusted every single one of them. I had no reason not to trust them. By the way, I still trust them. Is I would get paid afterwards. So everyone on the team would get paid first, and then me and Travis would get paid our page rates via the sales of the book. Luckily, the sales were able to cover the costs for issues 1 and 2. So I got paid. So I got paid for issue 1, and they're currently paying me for issue 2. No problems. Okay. This is where things get sucky, and this is where I made a mistake. See, I'm not going to say it's Band of Bards' fault. See, that when you're accountable, you hold yourself accountable, and when you're accountable, you don't blame other people, okay? I never signed a contract to do issues 3 and 4, but the plan was always to do issues 3 and 4. I figured because of the success of 1 and 2, and them saying, yeah, we'd be interested in doing 3 and 4, that obviously we would be doing 3 and 4. I did the covers. We saw the covers. I did 2 of the covers, and then Guess what I did, guys? I drew the entire issue 3. I did this all without signing a contract because I expected to be paid in the back end like the last deal, and I knew that they would after the sales, and the sales would be good. Because they've cut ties with me, I basically spent last month drawing a book that will never come out. Which sucks because I could have worked on another book that was going to pay me, but I said no. So I drew an entire comic book issue. And I'm not going to get paid for it. And it's my fault because I didn't sign the contract. Band of Bards isn't obligated to pay me for it. I didn't sign a contract for it. And they're not going to, it wouldn't even be releasing it now. So like, my point is, I didn't sign a contract. Therefore, and because of that, I'm not going to get paid for a comic that I drew. But it's not their fault. It's mine. I should have been like, hey, I am not drawing issue 3 until I have this in writing. I did that with issue 1 and 2, and then I got naive, and I was like, everything's going to go great for issue 3 and 4. So what actually sucks about that is that I drew this comic. I drew this comic, and I drew all the covers, and I won't get paid for it. So, actually, guys, if you guys this book does look good to you, feel free to go check it out because this would be a great way to recoup the money that I didn't get. But it's not Band of Bards' fault. That's the thing. It wasn't Band of Bards' fault. I made a bad decision. Okay. So tonight, let me go in. I want to give you guys what we're going to, okay? Tonight, we're going to talk about the comics broke me hashtag, the drama, the doubling down of my position, I already went through the accountability, so you guys know, like, I fucked up, guys. Like, I fucked up. I deserve the consequences of drawing an entire comic book and drawing all the covers without getting paid or signing a contract. That's my fault. And then we're going to talk about what happened with Travis and I, the phone call, what happened today, and then, you know what, we might just skip, I don't need to talk about Travis and I or the phone call. I love Travis. I love that guy. People are trying to cancel him right now because being associated with me, and that is completely wrong. Travis is one of my best friends. I love that guy so much. I want him to succeed. I cut ties from that book so that my friend could continue making comics and making his dreams come true. And people are trying to cancel him for that. And they're absolutely awful. One of them is named Stokes. Stokes the writer. He's fucking trash. I know you're watching this, Stokes. But you're trash for what you're trying to do. Okay. We'll probably just doing screenshots, to be honest. Let me go into the chat real quick. Hi, Tyler. It's me, Lumdrop. How you doing? Love your art, man. Let's see. There was a question I want to ask. Someone asked, someone, oh, there we go. It's from Derek Baird. I'm confused. You say the book will never come out, but can't the book be published through someone else? So I don't have I gave up my ownership of the book. I gave up the rights because Band of Bards already was publishing it. They were paying the creative team. It was in comic book stores. It was in comic book stores, and I didn't want my friends to, lose payment, lose money, lose relationships, lose anything. So I decided to let myself not be on the series. We have a lot of people here. Thank you guys so much for watching, by the way. I appreciate it. Let's see. We got Larry here. How you doing, Larry? Got my boy Anime, who did a very nice video for me today. Thank you. Got Jose Garcia. Pixel Trade Up, Band of Bards done fucked up is what I'm getting. Honestly, they were pressured. And I can't blame them. It's two guys running a publishing company from their basement. They want to, make comics, and I brought unnecessary attention to them. But you know who are the people that... The people who cause the cancellation, who bully them, are the people who claim they're friends of Band of Bards, they're creators of Band of Bards. So that's the thing. It's the friends and the creators of Band of Bards are the ones who pressured them into having to drop. Initially they were decided to cancel their best series, and if it wasn't for me, the book would be completely canceled. But because I was okay and I allowed myself to lose ownership of the book, I could have been like, hey, pay me out of my. No, because I love Travis and I love the book and I love the series. I gave it away freely. I still have a percentage. I still have an agreement. I'm not going to talk about that. I still let. Here, hashtag comics broke me is about creatives not having money and their dreams getting crushed. And you know what these people did who were complaining? They tried to destroy a group of creators. Hashtag comics broke me. Oh, the industry's so bad. So they try to destroy another creative team. And the person they're painting the villain, me, is the one who saved the creative team and allowed them to get money. It's ridiculous. Hail the chat and newly canceled guy that I don't really know. A lot of people here. Alexander XE, Critical Blast, how you guys doing? Dan Fan, you're so tame. It's hard to imagine anyone being mad at you. I appreciate it. Well, here's the thing. Animane said it the best on his video today. Go check it out. Animane's channel. My tweets are all the same. My tweets are all the same. I talk about marketing. This is a Tuesday for me. Actually, I think it happened on Tuesday. What's today? Wednesday? Yeah. There you go. No, this happened 3 days ago. My point is, this is nothing. I say this stuff all the time. My wife said this, and some people on comics said this, and I haven't watched the show, but my wife watched me and showed me a couple clips, and I go, yeah, that's my right. I'm like Dr. House. If you ever seen the show Dr. House, he says things. People don't like the way he says them, but what he says is true. And his character is all about the fact that people don't like how he says things. That's how I am. I just say it like, I don't like drama. I don't like being abrasive. This is just how I say things. This is just how I say things. It's nuts. Niobe, they should have paid you out. The IP was 50% of yours. Here's the thing. The person who have to pay me out is Travis. The person who would have to pay me out is Travis. And I didn't want to, I didn't want to take more money from my friend who was about to lose his publishing deal and writing work. So, we made an agreement. I still have some stake in it. Let's see. Crazy. I was looking at comics broke me hashtag, and artists need to learn a bit to big yourself up as a brand to get leveraging for themselves to not get taken advantage of. Here's the thing about the hashtag comics broke me. Here's the thing about it. So this is so this is what happened. Okay. When I initially saw the hashtag comics broke me hashtag, all I saw were tweets like this. Okay. Yeah. All I saw was like Camilla Zhang. Been hesitant to participate in comics broke me, mostly because I'm tired. I don't know if I'm feeling broken because I feel so numb. And then they're talking about the low wages, their experience in the industry, blah, blah. So all I saw for like 100 tweets were people just talking about their bad experience in comics. Only to find out that the original hashtag was created because a guy named Ian passed away, and everyone's saying that he passed away because he was overworked. I have yet to find any proof of that. If that was true, it's horrible. But regardless, and by the way, it's condolences to him and his family. But regardless, hashtag comics broke me went from, hey, this creator passed away, to, hey, let me also jump on this soapbox and let everyone know my problems that I've had in the comic industry. So a lot of people were trying to act like, oh, Tyler's being insensitive. Tyler's trying to be insensitive because he's trying to use some dead person's hashtag. And I'm like, I didn't even know. That's where this originated from, because majority of the tweets are about other people's situations. Okay. It's like very, and also, everyone's like, it's about publishers not paying their creatives. I went down the list. I went the other night and I just started scrolling through this hashtag. And I went, And because I was talking about people's poor page rates, because a lot of people were talking about the poor page rates that they were given, which you can say no to, by the way, guys. If someone says, hey, do you want to draw Batman? And you say yes, and they go, sweet, that's $25 a page. You have to make a decision. Do you want to draw Batman and get $25 a page and potentially not be able to support yourself? Or do you go, I'm not going to draw Batman and I'm going to either find a better work in the art industry or find a new career? Accountability. And so basically I started going, okay, this one's about publishers. This one's about page rates. 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 This one's about like the narrative around this hashtag is completely blown out of proportion. Okay. Yes. It started off about a creator who passed away that 99% of you didn't know and didn't have a relationship with. You guys are fake mourning. Oh my gosh, we're mourning a fellow creator. You didn't know him. Okay, be real. Is it sad? Yes, but you didn't know him. Okay. Second, okay, the hashtag evolved into other people talking about their experiences, and then it evolved into people, publishers, and then page rates, and then other people. It's all like to try to have the moral authority and be like, how dare you jump on this hashtag? It's like this hashtag is not what you think it is anymore. So don't try to accuse me of being an awful person. So when I make a tweet that says, hey, all I'm seeing is that people are really bad with business. Here's how you can get better at it. I'm now the villain. And here's the thing. I'm a creator. I also worked in the publishing industry. I worked as a publisher, both in the sales and marketing. Guys, I can say this now because I don't work for the company anymore. I left 3 weeks ago. I took their sales from $10,000 a year to $1 million a year. $1 million a year in sales. Just their one little faction that I was given. Okay, so I understand, and I was in the meetings where we chose what authors got paid. I was in the meetings where we chose which books got made and which didn't. Okay, I understand I understand what's like being a creator. I understand what's like being in the publishing seat. Okay, and so everyone trying to call him being insensitive. It doesn't. Real quick, $4.99 from Andrew Rowland. Comics make you overwork. Manga says, hold my beer. Those guys get overworked doing weekly issues. Here's the thing. Is being overworked bad? It depends. I think I overwork myself, but I like it. The one thing though is this. You can say no to a shitty page rate. You don't have to say yes. You don't have to say yes to a $20 a page rate. You don't. You can say no. And here's the thing. And we're just going to jump to the screenshots of these people. There was a lot of creators saying it's easy for Tyler to say this because he has a 6-figure job. He works from home barely, and he's able to work on comics a lot, and he's very privileged. I saw so many creators say that. I heard them in their private spaces. I heard that in your space, Stokes. I heard Devin R. Scott say that. Fuck you both. Because let me tell you guys something. I don't know if I should say it. Okay, let me tell you guys something. For the last 6 months, I've been trying to find a job because the publishing job that I had, they cut my pay by 20%. I've said this a bunch. Because of it, I had to dip into my savings, and I wasn't able to support my family. And it got to a point where we were about to just, we were going to have no money unless I figured out something. So you know what I had all these interviews. They all fell through, or I'd get to the top of the interview and then they'd pick someone else. I was struggling with money. I didn't want to show it. I didn't tell people. I told one creator, and I was like, dude, I'm struggling with money, and it's so bad. We won't be able to pay for anything. I had one interview, and it was with a tech company. And I'd done tons of interviews with tech companies. I would always make it to the end, and then they would never choose me. I had an interview with a tech company, and then I had an interview with Burger King at the same time. Because Burger King, guys, in my area pays you $20 an hour. And I was like, the Burger King job is a sure deal, and I'll be able to work 4 to 5 hours at night and then all day on Fridays, and this will be the extra money to cover for my family. And instead, I went, oh, but what if this tech job works out? And so I didn't go to my Burger King interview, and they texted me saying because you didn't show up, you kind of like lost credibility for your for us hiring you, at least in this location. And I was like, fuck, like this tech interview better work out, because I was freaking out, man, because I was like God, like I need this extra cash to support my family. Luckily, the tech job pulled through. But they said I need to wait 2 months before they let me go in. So I was like, fuck, I need the job like this week. I like need the job in like the next like 3 weeks. Otherwise I'm completely out of money for my family. And that's how I came up with Sexy Witch. I came up with Sexy Witch, and within the week I had all the covers. I threw it up on Kickstarter, and luckily it did well, and I appreciate all the fans that came out and bought the book. And because of that, we paid off our debts, and we were able to be afloat for another 2 months. And now that I have this new job, we're starting to pick our feet up together. The point is, I don't have a 6-figure job. I don't work from home. I go into the office every single day. I've never had a work from home job. I don't have a privileged life. I wasn't handed anything. And so for creators like Devin R. Scott, fuck you, or I'll get to the other creator. I have a screenshot. Astrid, fuck you. I'll pull these up. Like, all the creators that said, oh, you're this privileged brat. Guys, I had interviews for McDonald's lined up just in case. I was desperate. And there's nothing wrong with there is nothing wrong with working fast food. Okay? I was willing to do it because number one, before I'm a creator, an artist, whatever, I am a husband and a father, and my job is to provide for my family. And so if comics isn't going to do that, and my day job isn't going to do that, I better fucking figure out a solution. My solution at the time was to get a second job and to work at Burger King or McDonald's. That's what you do. You protect your kingdom. That's why I have no sympathy for these. That's why I have no sympathy for these #comicsbroke-me. You didn't have to take the $25 page rate. You don't have to be an artist. If being an artist is making you suffer in this life and you're unable to survive and you're unable to eat, get a new job. Figure out something. Not everyone gets to be an artist. Not everyone gets to be an actor. Not everyone gets to be a musician. Not everyone gets to be in a band. Okay? Oh, I want to live the dream. Everyone who has a dream. No, that's not how it works. You're not entitled to money. You have to earn it. You have to work your way through it. Whew. All right. The Crooked Painter for $20. Thank you so much for Christopher Kronk. Everyone go check out thecrookedpainter.com. It's a merch site. I have a Crooked Painter t-shirt that I wear every single day. My wife gets angry because it's not centered. I go, baby, it's not centered. It's crooked. Thank you for the $20. Says, hell yeah, make one Dirty Spank book, and Tyler is taking off. Okay. Derek Barrett, if I had it, I'd drop you a super chat. Hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate the super chats. It's a hard time. Everyone protect yourselves. But I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys just being here. I could just went to the interview and quit when the tech job hired you. Well, no, the interviews were at the same time. That was the problem. Where the heck did they get the idea you had a 6-figure job? These people are idiots. That's the thing. That's the problem when you deal with the mentally ill. Stokes and his crew, of like Devin R. Scott, Daniel Caliban, and I'll show all these people. They're all mentally ill human beings, and they're all very unintelligent, and they like to push out these narratives that, quite frankly, are completely false. I'm just making sure that I'm not being too loud for my wife. She's gonna be like, "Yo, shut up." All right. $4.99 from Andrew Roland. Thank you so much. It says, never quit your day job for the possibility of getting rich off comics. Let it be a hobby until you do it. Here's the thing, guys. You be smart. Be smart. Like, so this year I'll make just as much money on my comics as I will my day job. Should I quit my day job? No. Because next year the money could not come in. Maybe I put out a bad book. Maybe the books don't sell. Make good decisions that'll financially protect you and your life. Like, I just don't see how that's controversial, yet these people, Tyler, you're being insensitive. No, I'm trying to save you. I'm trying to save you heartache creators. I'm trying to get you off the streets. Okay? You're not going to like what I say. I don't like what I say. It's the reality of it. The Flock says, currently working 3 jobs. I need to provide for my family first. That's how it is, man. It's hard. Wendy Gale, Chuck and I started working on a sexy book, but the artist decided to step back to work on other things. Ah, shame. That sucks. Why not just ignore these people? Here's the thing, Dave. I can't ignore these people. The reason why, well, I will after this. The reason why I can't ignore these people is because they mobbed around my publisher, and because of it, I lost a publishing deal. Because of that, me losing that publishing deal, I don't get to be paid for the 2 covers that I did and the 24 pages of sequential art that I did. I spent all month last month like drawing every single day so that I could get this book out on time. And I got the book out on time, and it looks freaking beautiful. And I could have been working on The Girl with the Megafist Volume 4. I could have been working on another series. Because of that, I'm out money. And because I'm out money, because these people hurt my bank account, I am going to call them out. Actually, let's just pull up the screenshots right now, because fuck them. And to all of y'all who are watching, to all of you guys who are watching, but you're not commenting, but you're hate watching. You're like, is he gonna talk about me? If you can talk about me, ask yourself, why is he talking about me? Am I the good guy? Because here's the thing, you're gonna paint me as the villain. You guys tried to cancel me. You guys tried to destroy my friends. You guys try to take money away from my friend Travis and our colorist and our letterer and our editor. You guys tried taking money from my friends by canceling me. And if it wasn't for me saying, hey, publish the book without me, I'll step back and I'll lose my ownership of the book. If it wasn't for me, they would all lose money. I decided to take the hit. Eliza Barr need more mega tits. It's true. It's true. I mean, now I got to work on Volume 4 now, so it's whatever. What do you think of the Rippaverse? Good on him. Here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing about Eric July. Like, do I agree with him per se? I don't know him. I've never talked about him. All I can say is this. If you're a creator, do what I said. Learn how to business. Learn how to do marketing. He built up a following. He caters to them. He makes a book. Good for him. Go, Eric July. Do I agree with his political views? Maybe not. Do I agree with everything he says? No. Who cares? He's doing well in comics. He's supporting his family. He figured it out. Good for him. $2 like this, still waiting for Drawn Dirty Talk. Where's like the saxophone? Like this. Still waiting for Drawn Dirty Talk. My favorite movie is currently on Netflix. It's called Surf's Up. Guys, go check it out. It's about surfing penguins. All right. Let's see. Okay. Animane says, it's like you're telling people things to keep them from running off the road, and they're mad at the fact that you're yelling. Absolutely. They're like, my dream is to crash and burn. It's like, no, you don't have to crash and burn. Like, you can figure out how to make art and make money. It's possible. Okay? Actually, some of these screenshots are actually, like, just shockingly bad. Okay? Shockingly bad. So real quick, this is what I want to do. real quick. Here's the link to my Kickstarter. If you want to check it out and support, I'd really appreciate it. It's live for 37 more days. Here's the thing about Kickstarter, guys. You can put your money in now. It will be taken out later. Also, guys, I would really appreciate it if this is something that you're into, to check out this graphic novel, Broke Down 4 Dead Bodies. This is my buddy Travis. They're trying to cancel him too. I'm trying to just let him be and try to, and you know, give him his space, but people are trying to cancel him too. If you guys want to go check out Broke Down and 4 Dead Bodies, it's a crime noir book. It's a graphic novel. I actually have 2 pages in this series, but go check it out. He's got 3 days to go, and he needs $1,400 more dollars. So yeah, I put both links in the chat, I think. Yeah. All right. Let's do these screenshots. All right. Most of these people blocked me, so I had to just, do what I've done. Just like their literal screenshots. Well, this is where we're going to see the tolerance. Okay. So this is a big guy. When I say big guy, he's been, spending his days doing this. What I love about the screenshot is this. What he did is he screenshot the fact that I'm doing this live stream. And he saw the thumbnail where I called out some of the people. And he says, hey, the first thing he says is, hey, watch out, everyone. He's coming after you. Guys, I'm not the big bad wolf, but I am coming for you. He says, and this is what I love. I love this first line. We've been here before. We've done this before. We're professionals at this. We've done this before. This isn't our first rodeo. Okay? We know where things can potentially go. It could be nothing, but I know a lot of us have blocked him, and I don't want anybody blindsided by a potential swarm of harassment. Now, here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say this. Don't harass any of these people. Either block them, ignore them, or make fun of them later when they say something stupid publicly. But no need to harass these people, okay? But they are stupid. So, JJ, if you're watching, cheers. Enjoy comics. But yeah, we've been here before. We've done this before. We've done this before. This is a big problem. This right here is a huge problem. All right? What is it, business or art for art's sake? The man is just watering down his own point in one reply. So this is what I wrote. I said, here's the thing. It can't be about the money first, I think. I've tried to make art and comics that I know would sell tons, money. The moment I start drawing, I realize my heart isn't in it. I blow out. So passion, love first, then money. So what I was talking about is when I created My Sexy Witch Academia, it was originally because I needed money for a Kickstarter to provide for my family. So I was like, oh, well, sex sells. And my first initial books that I worked on to do sex sells were like straight porn books. I had one about an OnlyFans girl and whatnot. I started doing them very heavy in the pornography, and I was just like, fuck, I don't want to draw this. I don't care about the story. Drop them. Finally came out with My Sexy Witch Academia, which is a series I very much enjoy writing and making. And so, yeah, it's got to be passion and love first, then money. But here's the thing. Have the passion, have the money, have the love. But then if you want to make money, learn how to make money. Is that so hard? Are we living in a world where just points, this is from AK9K, are we living in a world where just point something everyone wants to crucify you and cancel you? Because it sure as hell feels like it. No, it's true. It's true. Damn it, Tyler, where is my tier? Oh, I was trying to figure out how I'd do that one. Caden Sketch. Context, let's see. Context plays a crucial role in how advice is received. They were getting catharsis by sharing their experience. They were being vulnerable. It wasn't the time to tell them they're inept at their job. Maybe it was. Here's the thing, Caden. Everyone is saying I wasn't empathetic. Everyone is saying, Tyler, you aren't being empathetic. There is enough empathy in this community, in this space. Everyone is about just talking about their feelings. Where did talking about their feelings and empathy get them? Into these shitty deals. Into signing bad contracts. So, yes, this is actually the perfect time for someone like me to do it. Because if I'm a villain for telling someone to pick up their, to like change their life by doing A, B, and C, if I'm the villain, then I'll be the villain. Okay? So, yeah. Where is empathy getting these people? bad contracts, poverty, not being, and having to do GoFundMes. Look at Max Visaggio. Is she what GoFundMe is she on this month? 7? Is that how she treats her fans? I need more money. Give it to me. You got it, okay? It's just so disrespectful, okay? Someone needs it. Everyone's giving Mags empathy. You do this, boo. You got this. Someone should tell Mags, hey, maybe you should get a better job that can pay your bills so you don't have to keep doing GoFundMes. 7 a year and asking for your fans to give you an extra $1,000. Let's see. Professional ankle biters critical. Let's see. Neil for $5. Thank you so much for $5. Don't let these idiots get to you. I'll be backing Super Plumber Sisters as an early B-Day present. Stay strong. Keep pushing. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And also to every one of these people who are like, this guy's just making a rip-off Mario book. Let me tell you guys something, okay? This is my main series. The Girl with the Megafist. Each of these are 200-page books. I put out 2 of these a year. I draw every aspect, okay? This is my main series. This is my love. With that being said, why can't I just make fun comics? I wanted to make I had an idea for a fun, Super Plumber Girl sisters. I had a fun idea. Who cares? These people are just not fun. Caden, empathy and accountability are not mutually exclusive. I don't think anyone with a brain thinks your advice was bad. It was all about timing and tone. That's it. Hey, that's fair. And Caden, I appreciate you being here and voicing your opinions. I'm grateful that you're here and voicing your opinions. Neil Star, hell, get a day job to support yourself, then study marketing and time management. You can be self-sufficient. It just takes time and work. Nefarious Yell Nerd still talking about this. Didn't Travis just do the stream too? Travis did a different stream talking about his side, and I watched it, and I love Travis, and I think it's still going, and everyone should go check out Broke Down 4 Dead Bodies, because it's a fantastic book. But I'm very angry. And here's the thing. What if you made a comic book about superpowered chefs that saved the world? 2024, baby, summer. The book's finished, by the way. Here's the thing. When I signed on with Band of Bards, I knew that 90% of the creators didn't like me. And they would publicly be very mean to me. And I decided to hold my tongue. I I knew a lot of those creators did not like me. I held my tongue against a lot of them because I wanted to do right by Band of Bards and not get into fights. Because they've allowed me losing my publishing gig with Band of Bards and I'm unable to do any more of Coins of Judas. Guys, this is such a killer series. Such a killer series. And like I said, I will be there on day 1 to get the next issue when Travis puts out the next issue with the new creative team. I'll be there to support them because I support my friends. Even though this mob tried to destroy those people's livelihoods, those people's careers, and those people's money, I'll still be there to support my friends. Dennis Robinson, how can I get a comic book project done like you did when I can't draw? Dude, I just have to find an artist that you like and hire them. Super Plumber Sisters isn't drawn by me. I mean, okay, I do the backgrounds and the gray tones, but you can find an artist, Zachary Morris, you may be mad, but you're still being professional about the scenario for yourself and airing it. Respect. Well, Zach, I appreciate that, but I'm about to not get very respectful. So I appreciate that, but I'm about to not get respectful. We're now going to be showing the screenshots. All right, this is the initial one. Hey, friends. So that guy. So, guys, the other day I was accountability guy because accountability is just terrible. Accountability is terrible. Yesterday I was accountability guy. Now I'm that guy. Hey, friends. So that guy has basically announced a public targeted harassment campaign on some of us because he can't take accountability for his own words. No, here's the thing. I take accountability for my own words. Okay? What I said caused the events that transpired so that I would lose my publishing deal. Let me say that one more time for the people in the back and the people who are listening who aren't chatting. To JJ Lopez, who's probably listening. To Stokes, Devin, R. Scott, Daniel Calvin, all you motherfuckers. Okay, clip this. Ready? Because of what I said and how I handled it, I am accountable for what happened with this publishing deal. All right? I'm accountable for it. It's because of me this happened. With that being said, it's because of people like you that made it so that my friends, your colleagues, your community, your other creator friends were going to not get paid. They were not going to be able to make money, and they were going to have their comic career stalled. That's because of you guys in the cancellation. And it's because of me and me negotiating and losing ownership of an IP that I owned. It's because of me just letting it go, because I love Travis and I love my friends. Because of me letting it go, they were able to keep the comic, they were able to keep the IP, they were able to keep the creative team going and paid. Okay? I take accountability for my actions, take accountability for yours. He appeals to CG and the like. Please take care. Retweet for awareness. I love it. I love it. Put me on a wanted poster. Jeez. Are you going to keep the VOD up tomorrow? I got to go to bed soon. Yes, this will be up tomorrow. Got Matt C thing. I'm clipping that. Critical Blast. Hey, that guy who got canceled, he's going to tell on us. Can you believe that? You know. Nefarious. Guys, I love Nefarious. Because I love him. I love you, dude. I love you, Neff. Tyler, just go ahead and get petty already. It's why we all tuned in. The Crooked Vader, did you say the N-word again? No. Not at all. It's a naughty word. All right. Don't say that word. And no, guys, it wasn't AP. AP's not done nothing but good things for me. All right. Here's Chris Sheehan. Now, here's the thing, guys. I love Chris Sheehan's art. I even told him, I said, hey, man, we can agree to disagree on this, but I still love your art, and I respect you. And this is what he writes to JJ. Spite sales can't last forever. So, guys, these are, if you're backing this because of spite sales, well, that's okay. But spite sales. Spite sales can't last forever, but a ruined reputation can. These are the tolerant people. These are the people. Like, people are saying this is the community. This is the community. Like, I want to be in this community. The people who are like, but a ruined reputation can. This is what I want to be part of. This is what I want to be part of. People like, this is who I want to be friends with and surround myself with. People who are happy that people's reputations can be lost. I lost money on this. Thank God I had a Kickstarter planned already. Thank God that I got a new job so I can support my family. Comics broke me, and comics tried to break me. You guys try to let comics break me. I got back up. The head ninja. I'll try to do this. I'll try to do this. Oh no, what happened to the chat? Undo. Uh-oh. I think I'm still alive. Okay. Anyways, we'll just remove that for a bit. Oh fuck! Now I can't see the chat. I'm gonna see it. I can see it right here. Oh, here we go. But it says they see him rolling, they hate him, patrolling, and try to catch Tyler riding dirty. That's so funny. That's so funny. Gosh, I want the. Where did the chat go? Okay, main. I don't know where the chat went. Okay, I'm gonna keep reading this. Tyler's moonshine in that jar. Something like that, right? Let's see. What's this? The stream unlocks. Internet. Damn, man. What are the effing let's see. Docs. Chat. Maybe it'll pull it. There we go. And we're back. There we go. So they canceled Tyler because of the comics broke me hashtag. Yes, they did. Litigation won't really be an option when it's shit said on public forum. Yeah, you know, there's no point in doing anything legal. Taking delight in others' loss is a true sign of tolerance. Maggots, all of them. Agreed. Let's continue. Okay, so this is Blake's Bless. He's one of the people that helped me get canceled. Because here's the thing about Blake. This is Blake's. Love more, hate less. Love more, hate less. Blake is one of the biggest hypocrites in indie comics. Okay, Blake is one of the biggest hypocrites in indie comics. He's also one of the most intolerant. Okay? Because anyone who disagrees with his points of views, he wants to see canceled. So when someone goes, "Oh, I can't believe Tyler, is acting like this. This is Brubacher's moves, who's a fucking kind." Blake's buzz. Yup. And he's getting gigs at publishers claiming to be all against this shit. Yes, Band of Bards has the pride flag currently up. Okay? They're very liberal. They're very left-leaning. Okay? I don't care personally. That's up to them. That's their prerogative. But this is Blake. He's getting gigs at publishers claiming to be all against this shit. So that puts pressure on Band of Bards. Because Band of Bards is like, yes, we don't like that stuff. Because here's the thing. Brubacher's moves claim that I was a Nazi. And I don't know, I'll try to find it. Brubacher's moves try to claim that I was a Nazi. And this is what they did. What they did was they found they screenshotted an old comment from a Facebook thread. And they didn't show the context of any of it. But basically, this Ben Brubacher's moves, and his name is Ben, was saying, hey, like, you know that people who are like Comicsgate and people, right-leaning people, they're buying your books. And I said, hey, I don't vet these people. I don't vet who buys my book. I get an order. I put the book in a box. I mail it to them. Bada bing, bada boom. And they were getting up my junk. Tyler, why are you fucking like acting like this? And this is the comment he found. This is why I wrote, I don't care who buys my book. Comicsgate liberals, woke, Nazis, everyone's money is green to me. And then I said I make videos about comics, blah, blah, blah. And everyone went, he sells books to Nazis. He's okay with selling books to Nazis. He's a Nazi. So people like Dalibor, fuck you, Dalibor, I know you're watching, is like, Tyler, are you okay with selling books to Nazis? Are you okay with Nazis? My own publisher, one of the founders, was in that thread liking these posts. Because they also think, maybe I'm a Nazi. I'm not a Nazi. I just don't vet my customers. And so you have Brubacher's muse, basically claiming that I'm a Nazi. So a Blake Bluzz, who's so pro indie comics, who's pro indie comics, who's love more, hate less, goes, yup, he's getting gigs at publishers claiming to be all against people who are Nazis. That's what happens. Nefarious, really? Blake was complicit in this? He seems so genuinely inviting on those live streams he's done with CG creators in the past. Let's not ignore the attempted Tyler and Travis our CG hit job. No, he's a fucking hypocrite monster. I fucking hate him. Dude, the dude was like, I'm poor, help me. Did a GoFundMe. Used the GoFundMe money to buy a new desk and chair and setup for his podcast. Ridiculous, these people. Then he writes this today. I haven't slept much because I don't handle drama well. I get nervous and antsy and paranoid. I know some may not think it, but the only reason I spoke out was to stand up for a community that treats me incredibly well. I talk so much, it's hard to stay silent. I won't lie, the things I keep hearing from both sides is that I should have kept my mouth shut. I don't know what that answer is anymore. Fuck you, Blake. Know what you did. Comics by Perch. Thank you for being here. None of these things last forever, no matter what the internet would like to believe. Keep creating, and this big event will be far in your past. You create, you win. I appreciate that. Yes, this will be forgotten about in a week. I agree with that. This might be gone in, forgotten about in 2-3 days. My only problem is I don't get to draw a book that I co-created. That's the only thing that pisses me off. I don't get to create a comic with a really good friend of mine. I also don't get paid for the work that I did for that comic either, and that's my fault. But yeah, it's that definitely hurts. But thanks Perch for the $50. I appreciate that. Going to the comics. Yeah, fuck Blake though. Like fuck Blake Buzz. I've always known he's a hypocrite and a flake, but goddamn. I had one like fun night with him like on a stream, and then I saw some of his true colors. And I was like, no, I can tell you're a flake. You're going to backstab her. This is too funny. Yesterday you were mocking people for moaning and complaining and for not taking accountability. And then when you found out that the people you like have your face, the ramifications for your words, and now you just moan and complain and refuse to take accountability for your own actions. So you can really dish it out, but you can't even take it. It's like a spineless jellyfish. Well, thank you, Check the Circuit, for being here. I appreciate you voicing your thing. Here's the thing. What did I dish out? That's what I'm really trying to figure out. I gave an opinion. People complained and harassed me. They then harassed my publisher. I lose my publishing deal. And so because of that, I then come out here and I complain, and now I'm still the bad guy and I'm bitch moaning and complaining. Hey, Check the Circuit. Fuck yourself. Neil, Dalabar didn't seem like the brightest individual when I listened to him once about the Rippaverse, so I'm not shocked he turned against you. Oh, he's not a bright person to begin with. Let's see. Wait, you don't get money on something that you co-created? Wait, hold on. How's that work? You've done co-created IP. You should still get some benefits. I have some benefits. I can't talk about what, but I don't get any more. Yeah, it's a tricky thing. Check Circuit literally spent the full yesterday attacking people, calling them losers. False. I have never called anyone a loser, so show me that. Telling them to take accountability, yes. And now when you have to take accountability, you become a wuss. I took accountability. I'll say it again. Everyone clip it. Ready? I'm accountable for what I said, and because of what I said, I lost a publishing deal. And because of that, my friends are about to be hurt. My friends almost were hurt. That I'm accountable for what I said, and I take accountability. Because of what you guys did, though, because of the mob, because of horrible people like you guys were going to take away the paying of my friends in the comic book IP. You guys bullied a publisher. You guys bullied the publisher to the point they were going to cancel a series, which means that the writer, the letterer, and the colorist and the editors weren't going to be able to make any money. And because I decided to give up my ownership so that the IP could still be there and that my friends could still make money and make comics, I chose to get canceled and get cut off the series. So the hashtag comics broke me. You guys aren't accountable for your actions. I'm accountable for mine, and I saved my friends while you guys try to break them. Anyways, let's see. Critical blast. It's not a witch hunt if we decide you're the witch. That's so funny. Anyways, Check the Circuit. I appreciate you being here. You poor baby. He says, you poor baby, and maybe we can find you a safe space where you won't have to face the repercussions for your big shot words and big shot mouth. Yes, because saying a simple opinion as learn how to do business and marketing and be accountable for your actions, and that deserves me to lose a publishing deal and for me to lose money to provide for my family. Absolutely. You're absolutely right. Check the Circuit. I'm sorry. Oh, look at this, Bob. You are blaming others for getting you canceled. Wow. Oh, we got people here, guys. We got people here, and I appreciate all of you guys for being here. You are blaming others for getting you canceled. What I said wasn't worth getting canceled. It wasn't, guys. I don't even know why I'm talking to you guys. All you guys are the most mentally ill human beings. Okay. Here we go. Honestly, The hashtag comics wrote me thread tells me that most creators are terrible at business, making financial decisions, and self-education. Reading these posts are sad, but don't act like there was a gun to your head to say yes to a $25 page rate. It's 2023. Do your own thing. What can you avoid that? How can you avoid this pain? Learn marketing. Here's 2 books. Learn how to create content. If you're concerned, you're getting screwed. My DMs are always open. This is the tweet that makes me deserve to get canceled. Here we go. Fair enough. Fair enough. Thanks, everyone. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate that. Check the circuit. How long can we expect you to keep crying about this? Well, as long as you're here, I guess. I appreciate you guys being here. Let's see. You brand all day about how you put out your own stuff, and now you're complaining that you lost the one with the publisher because your own big fat mouth caught you in trouble. Well, that's not very nice. I think they didn't cancel you for the hashtag. They canceled you because you have friends like us. Maybe, Matt. Maybe. No, they canceled me because of the heat that people were pushing on them. For example, like from people like Blake. Blake put pressure on Brand of Bards. Yep, and he's getting gigs at publishers claiming to be all against this shit. Okay? I love this. Now it's time for them, talking about the people, to see some of the consequences for their actions. Justin, of what? Telling this dingbat, that's me, to shut the fuck up when he completely disrespected our industry. And what are those consequences? He's going to talk about us on YouTube. And then he says, if you think he gets consequences for daring to criticize your self-important industry, then you get consequences for attempting to dogpile him. And I love this. Saying we get consequences doesn't mean we do. That's not how life works, Boomer. The fact that discussing people, that's me, like you are the ones coming to his defense is all the confirmation needed to prove who is in the wrong here. Yes. Arcade Burns, $5. Thank you so much. Comic Peaks, we were run over by publishers. Tyler, here's some tips to prevent that. Peep, how dare you try taking away our victim card? Here's the thing, guys. All these people are just fucking victims. They're fucking whiner babies. All these creators are just fucking whiner babies. Check the circuit. I said that the real calm creators have the same issues, and you said that you would tell this to their faces. That you would tell that to Kirby and Peter, David, that they took loser deals for their faces. Listen, it's no secret that Kirby and people like Bill Finger, Jack Kirby, and whatnot, that they got absolutely screwed over. They did take bad business deals. They absolutely took bad business deals. Do we wish that we could go back in the future and save them? Yes, we do. Had they known what we all know now, would that have helped? Yes. But they took bad business deals. They deserve that money, but they took a bad business deal. So yes, accountability. Shut the fuck up. Let's see. All right, here we go. Dan. Okay, so Dan is one of the creators. Dan is a Band of Bards creator. This is him. Tyler, you're an asshole. I'm ashamed to share a publisher with you. You know what, guys? You know what Dan did? Let me show you. You guys know what Dan did? Dan tagged Band of Bards and said, I can't believe you guys published this guy. He then tags my writer and goes, why do you work with this guy? So he says all of this publicly. And I say, hey, Dan, my name's Tyler and I'm a creator just like you. What's going on? And he says, hey, fuck you. Can't share any of this because I'm blocked. I could probably find the screenshots, though. I saved them. He says, hey, fuck you. And I'm like, hey, that's not very nice. And he goes, yeah, well, go fuck yourself. Fuck you. That's how he treats a fellow creator. That's how he treats other people. Do you know what he gets to do today? He gets to promote his comic under Band of Bards. He gets to promote his comic. His reward for saying, hey, you're an asshole, I'm ashamed to share a publisher with you. And when I say, hey, what's up? What's going on? Let's talk this out. He says, hey, fuck you. His reward is he gets to still be published. So I love it. Great book, by the way. Like, absolutely stunning. All right. Astrid, we love Astrid. Very pretty. I said, hey, sweetheart, like, let's just agree to disagree. She says, oh, feel free to take your condescending sweetheart and shove it where you put your head already. Can't get it there. Tried. It's very difficult. Here we go. I love this one. You ready for this? I wrote, everyone who is upset about my tweet read it with via a device. This device has access to the internet and YouTube, where there is a vast wealth of knowledge to learn and consume. And then I talk about how you can watch YouTube videos, read books, and you can learn business and marketing without spending money. And that you can get yourself out of your situation with your phone. That you have, everyone has a phone. Everyone who's like, woe is me, they have a phone. They all have a phone, and they're crying about. So then, Habtoons says, didn't see this until now. It's something about your attitude, man. I can see why people are getting tight with you. That logic is elitist and weird. By your words, you should already be the top dog of your side of the industry. Now, elitist, guys, if you have a phone, you have a wealth of knowledge. You can learn anything. You can absolutely learn anything. Instead, why this person is so mad is because telling someone they have a phone to learn holds them accountable. Because remember, victims, they like to stay on the floor and cry. We don't do that shit. Critical blast. Tyler didn't call them losers. He did make losers realize they were losers, and they lost it. Check your circuit. You want to run your mouth all day for your keyword like a coward, and then you have to face the result of what you said. Now you want to whine. I don't listen. I lost a publishing deal. That's what happens. I lost a publishing deal. I also saved a publishing deal. I saved my friends. You know what? I launched a Kickstarter today. It funded in 20 minutes. Funded in 20 minutes. This is such a fun book. So like, I'm fine. I love this book. I love this. Look how cool that cover is. That cover is so freaking awesome. Look at this. We're making new friends and helping the helpless. Isn't that what it's all about? And then like the sister's pissed. Like, look at it. Look at Delicate Arts cover. Oh, it's just so freaking. Look at these like sequentials that we've got going. Like the sisters are like, they're fighting. It's just it's such a freaking fun book. So much fun. All right. I love it. Arcade Burns for $5. Thank you so much. You need to pivot. You weren't canceled. They tried to cancel you, and you're still making books in spite of their gnashing. They have no power over you. No, they don't. That's what I said. Victims get punched in the face, and they stay on the floor crying. I got punched in the face. I got back up immediately. We all have that screenshot to post what you said, even though you're not showing them the screenshot. I don't know what screenshot you're talking about. Absolutely none of this would have happened unless you decided to run your fat mouth. Yeah, I don't know what screenshot you're talking about. It's all public, by the way. See, I don't block people, so it's all public, by the way. Show the screenshot. You can. How about this? Send me you. Check the circuit. My DMs are open. Send me the screenshot, and I will put it up. Send me the screenshot. Put it up. I will check the circuit. Hold me accountable right now. Send me a DM. And I will throw my tweet up here and send me all the screenshots where I was an asshole. Do it. I will put it up there. I pinky promise. I seriously hold me accountable. Send me the screenshots. My DMs are open. Seriously. Because I own everything I said. I don't apologize. I own everything I said. So the thing that you think I'm hiding, send it to me and I'll showcase it. Do it. Absolutely nobody tried to cancel you whatsoever yesterday. You were rude to these people, you insulted them, and you were nasty to them, and now you're simply facing the repercussions. Yeah, so like you don't know anything. Let's continue because so yeah. Habtoons, yeah, like I'm elitist, guys. Oh, here we go. I love this. This is Devin R. Scott. Devin likes to play like this whole like I just like to like keep everyone calm and peaceful and whatnot. Here's Devin. I lied. One more thing to make me laugh. He's reeling from being canceled when he should have said lack of accountability. Devin is also published through a band of bards. Also, guys, this is water because I don't drink. Yeah, I lied. One more thing to make me laugh. See, laughs. I'm a fellow bard. I'm a fellow creator. Why are you laughing at me losing a publishing deal? Also, Devin Arscott, seeking paid work. I've seen you seeking paid work for many months. How's that going, Devin? Fuck you. Eloise, Tyler. Check the circuit won't do it. They don't have any proof. Beta boy, I'm as man as it gets, man. Everyone's saying send the receipt. Yo, check the circuit. Send the receipt. Send the receipt. Absolutely nobody came after you until you spent the entire day coming after them. Bitch, I made a tweet, and then I just started getting responses. I made a tweet, and I just started getting responses. Okay? I had someone say I should have my hand cut off. I had people saying you suck. Getting called a dickhead. Okay? I had people calling me a Nazi over this. People were making fun of me. Oh, the pick yourself up by the bootstraps guy, the accountability guy. Like, I had people, like... I was going after people. I put out a tweet out, and I put out a tweet out like I normally do. I make tweets like this every single day. And then I put my phone down, and then I looked at my phone, and it blew up. Didn't see that coming, honestly. Why are you showing all the screenshots where you ran your mouth? Check the circuit. Send me the screenshots. I will send, like, seriously, my DMs are open. Seriously, my DMs are open. Send me the screenshots. I will show them all, I promise. Why are you only showing the reactions that people had after you were a nasty, immoral, rude person towards them? Well, they blocked me. But these are all people. These are all tweets of people I didn't interact. Like, these are like, that's a retweet. I mean, I'll go through all of mine. I don't give a fuck. Devin, see, this is the thing. This is Daniel. See, Daniel Caliban also, same thing. Daniel likes to be like, the thing with Daniel is Daniel says really horrible things. Daniel will say really awful shit, and then he'll delete the tweet after he's gained enough engagement and ruin the person. So he's talking about me and how horrible I am, and I've got the tweets. But Devin goes, see, the thing is, his career is only built. Actually, maybe we should find the context of this. This is Here's Daniel. Seeing someone destroy their comics career in real time with a very arrogant and bad take and doubling down when called out is kind of amusing. They should look into accountability for their own actions when they've pissed off a lot of people tonight. I am accountable. I've pissed off a lot of people. I lost a publishing deal. Devin says, see, the thing is, his career has only been bolstered by this. He may have lost a literal handful of followers. Before he's lost, he's gained new eager followers. Like 400 today. Worse, just wait until his live stream on Wednesday when all of us are the topic of conversation. You're absolutely right, Devin. Say hi to yourself on the screen, you bitch. Daniel, and if he's willing to throw fellow creators under the bus to appeal to the worst people out there. Yes, to you guys, my backers, my viewers, you guys are the worst people out there. Dude, we have the screenshots. Stop lying to people. Send them to me. I talk to a lot of people. See, here's the thing. Look, you guys are the worst people. And if he's willing to throw fellow creators, yes, fellow creators are the ones who talk like this. Fellow creators are the ones who say, I hope your hand gets chopped off. Fellow creators are the ones that say, fuck you, kill yourself, you're a dick. Fellow creators. It's the same that Check the Circuit won't send me those DMs. They must know that I've got nothing to hide. If you want to ever see any of my interactions, go on to Tyler at Tyler_C_world, hit replies. You can literally see every tweet that I've ever done with people. Find something that I've said that's absolutely rude. Because here's the thing, I'm a very tolerable person. This actually hurt me. And Chris, I said I wasn't going to showcase this to you, but you made me change my mind. I said I tell Chris, because he's talking about this, and Chris has liked all those people's tweets that hate me. I said, I don't have beef with you, Chris, by the way. I respect you, and I'm glad we have differences of opinions, and I learn a lot from you. You were never going to be mentioned tonight. It's only a select people that have been harboring this. So Chris then says, glad you respect me and that we're not having beef, but I'm conflicted still. There have been tweets of yours resurfacing that call for a lot of unpacking, and I want to make it clear I don't support them. Again, I wish you would change your mind on doing this live stream. I go, you don't have to support them in terms of my views. I don't want you to support my views. I want you to be your own person, and I accept that about you. We're different and have different views, and I appreciate that. I wish people, this is to Chris, could coexist with others more with differing opinions. This is Chris's response, which hurts me. Coexisting has its limits, and as not all differing opinions are just opinions, and not everyone can occupy a space because not everyone believes in everybody. So basically, you know what? We're not coexisting. So that hurt, Chris. I'm like, listen, I want you to be different. I want you to have your own views, and I respect them. And he goes, yeah, no, that's not happening. Let's see. The Crooked Painter for $20. I am pretty awful, I promise. Oh man. Hey, Tyler, I don't always agree with you, but I can see you doing something that is bad enough for the threats you are getting. I don't always agree with you, but I can't see you doing something that is bad enough for the threats. So I appreciate that. I didn't do anything bad. I hope Check the Circuit's still here, man. I'm really looking for those screenshots. Look at this. You suck. I write amazing response. Took you all day to come up with that. See? I'm nice. Am I in the right thing? No, I'm not. The situation has been dreadful, but I hope this stream has helped even a little bit. I was cool. I see there's a keychain reward. Yeah, man. I'm trying to find those problematic tweets, by the way, for them. Because yeah, I have nothing to hide. If anyone wants to like figure that out, like look at that, like feel free to. Feel free to. You know, here we go. Oh, I love this. I love this. Maybe don't say horrible things. I said I didn't know having a difference of opinion was worth such a consequence. And they say, racism isn't a difference of opinion. Actions have consequences. I go, racism? What are you talking about? Prove it. I'm Chinese. I'd love to see what racist looks like. And they found this. Because one of the people I was talking with, they went, man, I hate it when men have to talk with me. And I go, man, I got to start pulling their race card. Start acting more Chinese. I need those person of color points. Because I am Chinese, and I want some of that person of color points. They're never given to me. Does that mean that every white person that was mean to me, that was a hate crime? Chat, is that true? Every person who was mean to me that's white is technically a hate crime? I don't know, man. I don't know. It could be a hate crime. I don't want it to be a hate crime for your guys' sake, but it could be. It absolutely could be. Check the Circuit. You haven't sent me anything, and that honestly disappoints me because, I mean, is that your tag on what's it called? Twitter? Check the Circuit, because I'll just find it. William Black, coexisting can happen. It happens every time we leave our rooms. Disagreements are natural too. You just have to agree to disagree. Exactly. Check the Circuit. Trying to find you, man. Can't find. Check the Circuit. Tell me your Twitter handle, and I will find the conversation that you and I had. I'd love to do this. I really would. Not a single person contacts a publisher or had any negative thing to say about you until you decide to spend the whole day mocking people. No, that's not true. Because here we go. Because here's the thing. You have prominent people. So Chris Sheehan is a prominent creator. You also have Jared Lujan, who's also a prominent creator, who tried to do the racist narrative on me, saying this guy sucks. He's very rude. All right, we try to pull a racist in this 10. In this, by the way, in this 10 responses, one of the responses is one of the founders of the publisher. Okay. Another person who's completely hypocritical is we got Godsbane manga, Hearts Crumbs. This person goes, for many is jealousy, others narcissism. A lot of people get off on causing others misery and pain. Couple that with this ridiculous notion that you have to agree with everything someone believes or your insert label here. Doesn't lead to healthy discourse. You're right. It doesn't lead to healthy discourse to say that you have to agree with everything someone believes. And yet that's what Godsbane does. They want people to believe like they believe. They say, for real, I guess I'm a wimp and doormat for having empathy. No, you're a fucking hypocrite, Art Crumbs. Absolute hypocrite. Because here's the thing, this is what I love. Someone like Art Crumbs does this whole long thread about me and how awful I am, and then they block me before I respond. Why? Because they're cowards. Because they know that they're absolute hypocrites. Because they say, oh, we should agree with someone who doesn't believe in it. No, you don't, because you block them, you don't allow them to respond, and then you trash them. Godsbane manga, you're a wimp and doormat for having empathy. No, you're just a wimp and a doormat. That's true. We should ignore Check Circuit. Okay, here we go. Another Band of Bards creator. They said go. This is what I loved it. So they went after me. We just kept going back and forth. We're just disagreeing about. We were just disagreeing about the financials. No. With no support from you, you have burnt your bridges. Burnt bridges with who? She says, with a lot of other artists and writers. Have you not seen the backlash you are getting? I said, is it really backlash, or are we just having a difference of opinion? Burning bridges, what does that even mean when it comes to those writers and artists? What am I burning? She says, well, no one wants to work with people who don't support other creatives. You are entitled to your opinion, but you also have to accept the backlash from the majority who don't agree. Do I want to work with these other creatives? Do I want to work with these other creatives? These other creatives don't like me. They're rude. They're mean. They don't like how I talk. Do I actually want to work with them? Do I want to be part of a community of people that are, we've been there, we cancel people? Do I want to be part of a community that says that, oh, if you disagree with me, then someone's going to do a targeted harassment campaign? Do I want to be part of a community that says spike sales can't last forever, but a ruined reputation can? Do I want to be part of a community that says seeing someone destroy their comics career in real time with a very arrogant bad take and doubling down when called out is kind of amusing? Is this the kind of community that I want to be part of, when all I tweeted out was that comic creators need to be better? Is that all? That they need to learn marketing, that they need to learn business, that they need to take accountability, that they need to pull themselves up from their bootstraps? Is that worth canceling? Someone who's, I love the community more than these people do. Check the Circuit. I love this indie comics community more than you do. Why? Because I'm actually willing to help other creators. I'm willing. Oh, there's Dalabar. Fuck that guy. I am willing to showcase the problems. I am willing to say, hey, check out this book. I think this will help. I'm willing to say, hey, this isn't working for indie creators. Maybe we should do something different. I am willing to do that, to help my fellow creatives. What are you guys good at? The only thing that you guys are good at is saying, you can cry on my shoulder, but nothing's going to help you. I'm not going to help you. We're all going to screw each other over. That's all that you guys are good at, is allowing everyone to get screwed over. That's really it. We're almost there. We're almost there, man. I love this one. This Henry guy said, this Henry dude, fuck this guy. He's like, this guy knows nothing. He only has 37 backers. And I was like, wow, way to find like an old Indiegogo. My last Kickstarters did pretty good. Oh, here we go. From the deepest depths of my heart, fuck you. I genuinely hope you lose your drawing hand very soon. Thank you. Like, really? Is this the tolerant left? Is this the tolerant people? Is this the tolerant people? I genuinely hope you lose your drawing hand very soon. Now, I did respond right or left because I was curious. I was genuinely curious which hand. I hope they choose the left because my writing hand is the right. I also was called a bootlicker. Has anyone else been called a bootlicker? I had to look up what a bootlicker was. I didn't know what a bootlicker was. Everyone called me a bootlicker. I don't even like boots, nor do I like licking them. You know, I'm on my replies. This will come back to haunt him. I have no doubt. I said doubt it. All right, I will take accountability. This did come back to haunt me. I did lose my, yeah. Tough love and empathy aren't mutually exclusive. You can be tough and kind at the same time. If you actually wanted to educate and help people, there's better ways to do it. This just looks like an excuse to treat people poorly. I just, like, if you think this is getting treated poorly, I'm sorry, get a grip. Oh, there's God's Bane manga. This is the last comment. This is the last comment. Oh, here we go. This is from Dan. Hey, Jester Lewis, Travis. Who the fuck is this guy you made a comic with? And here's the thing. Oh, I found you. Check the circuit. This is exciting. But here's the thing with Dan. Dan tagged. Here's the thing with Travis. Travis tried to defend me all day. He did his best. He has to protect himself. I understand that. But he did a really good job of defending me all day. I appreciate that. Okay. I found you. Check the circuit. Are you here? It's amazing that you're tired of these lies today, is ignoring your own behavior all day. I found you. So let's do this. This is you and me. Check the circuit. Here we go. All right. Even Travis disagreed with me. Okay, and I told Travis I disagree with him. Check says, I don't understand. This is exciting, by the way. Check the Circuit says, I don't understand what Tyler means when he says do your own thing. Tyler is literally putting out a comic based on the Super Mario Brothers. That's false. Legally, I can't say that I am. Which is somebody else's creation and success that he's now biting off of, with a video complaining how his manga almost broke him. And I tell them or her, I don't know, what are you? I tell them that I actually have my own series, The Girl with the Mega Fist. Check this out. Check the Circuit. Check it out. This is my own series. Look at that. 600 pages right there. 3 volumes, about to fulfill that one. Check this out. Demons, 370-page omnibus. Very creative. Anyways, let's keep doing this. When you work for a publisher, you take the page rate that they offer you. That is the same for literally every single job ever. You want the job, you need the job, so you take the money that's offered. That's not comics, that's society. Yes. If are you going to go to McDonald's and say, hey, I need $50 an hour? No. They're saying, hey, well, we only offer 12. We only offer $12 an hour. And then you go, well, I deserve 50. No, you don't. McDonald's said that you get 12. Okay? So that's the same thing with the comics thing. Hey, I want to draw Batman. Sweet. It's $20 a page. Well, I deserve 50. They go, no, we're only paying 20. You decide to take it. That's on you. I say there's no gun to your head to say, yes, take the job, accept the consequences, or figure out something else. I worked at Old Navy for $13 an hour. I learned the skills to get a better paying job and left. I'm not entitled to have Old Navy pay me $30 an hour. Check the Circuit. If you want to work, then you need to take the job, because if you don't take the job, then you have no money. If you want to write Spider-Man, you have to work for Marvel. Now you are being the judge of where people should work, and you're judging other people's dreams and desires. These are your peers in the same industry as you, and you're showing them so little respect and so little humanness. All right, let's start there. If you want to write Spider-Man, you have to work for Marvel. Yes, if you want to write Spider-Man, you have to work for Marvel, but you don't have to work for Marvel. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to work for Marvel. Okay? You don't have to work for Marvel. If you want to write Spider-Man, you do. But you don't actually have to work for Marvel. You can work somewhere else and get a better paying job. They want respect from industry peers and success as a recognized writer. You are taking your choices about how you choose to economically live your life, not getting industry recognition from major publishers, and you are placing that upon the rest of your peers who desire something different. Yes, if you desire industry recognition, do that. But if Marvel says we're only paying $20 a page, they're only paying $20 a page. How much money have you made writing for Marvel and DC or Dark Horse or Image or Valiant? Because that's what they want to do. They want that kind of recognition. Yes, I would love to work at Old Navy for $50 an hour. It was super easy. I got to freaking fold clothes all day and sit behind a cash register. You're not entitled to these companies paying you more. Should they pay you more? Maybe. But if McDonald's says that they're only paying $12 an hour for a position, you're not entitled to say, well, I deserve 50 and still get a job. No, they're saying it's 12 and they'll find someone else. Let's see. Let's continue. Your personal choices to not have that kind of blah, blah, blah. I said, I'm just telling them to be accountable for the decisions that they make. That's not what you're doing. They're not saying that they are not accountable. They're saying that there's unfair pay. You smoke, now you have cancer. That's accountability. And when you post about your cancer, your family does too. I'll tell them to suck it up. You should be accountable for smoking. You absolutely should be accountable for smoking. It says on the fucking box you'll die. The absolute most ridiculous and ignorant statements that you've made are in direct opposition to the stories that we have heard from all the amazing original creators. By the way, I get when you said all the amazing original creators, I get that was a slight because I'm currently making a book. But would you say that to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that was kind of a parody spin-off of Daredevil? Would you say that they're not original creators? Come on. The amazing original creators in comics have told stories about how they were screwed economically. These people are telling the same stories as all the very famous, well-respected original creators who have always told narratives about how they were screwed economically by creating comics. So you would be saying this to the face of the original creators. Here we go. To the face of the original creators. Dun, 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 dun. If everyone knows that the industry of comics is horrible and it's no secret, why do people keep going? Guys, remember when Harvey Weinstein, everyone knew that if you went up to the hotel room with Harvey Weinstein, he was going to touch you. But you wanted to be a movie star. But everyone knew it. If you know that working for Marvel and DC is going to pay you poverty rates, that you don't get health insurance, you don't get a salary, you don't get a pension, you don't get retirement, you don't get a 401k, you don't get vacation time, you're hired work. Everyone knows this, and yet everyone's still complaining. Okay? Everyone still knows this. And this is where Check the Circuit wants me to go. Here we go. Check the Circuit. Who would you like to tell that? Let's see. If no, that's not correct. They're all being accountable, literally telling you that they choose to take these pay rates, but that it sucks. Yeah. I was going to work at McDonald's for $12 an hour, but it was going to suck. So I decided to try Burger King, which is 20. You're criticizing them for the same exact reasons that the original comic creators took issue with. You do what you do to survive. You're right. You do what you do to survive. If comics and art isn't paying the bills, time to get a new profession, new skill set, and find a better life for yourself, or figure out a way to make it work on your own. Guys, I want to do comics. I know that Marvel and DC aren't going to pay me a bunch. My goal was to draw Batman and write for Batman. I knew that DC wasn't going to make it happen, so I decided to go the indie route and learn all this stuff to produce my own comics. Sam Lawrence, you're going to have to scroll to the very beginning of the stream where I talk about it. Okay, Check the Circus says, this is Check. Look, we're about to read what you want me to read. We got there. We did it. Check. You and I did this together. We got here together. Cheers. Who would you like to tell the next? Would you like to tell it to Jack Kirby or Peter David or any of the original comic creators that have struggled economically? Because you're directly criticizing them, and you would never say it to them. And you know that. No, I would. To Jack Kirby. Rest in peace. You took a bad deal. You got screwed. I'm very sorry that you got screwed. I wish that instead of having a friend who was empathetic, that you had someone who was like me who had said, hey, Jack, you took a really shitty deal. You shouldn't do that. Peter David, you messed up. Bill Finger, I'm sorry you got screwed. And here's the thing. Okay? With Band of Bards, if they had said, hey, okay, because I was paid a page rate at Band of Bards. I was paid a page rate. I said, this is how much I want to get paid. If they had said, no, we're not paying that, then guess what? I just don't draw the book. That's how it goes. If they said, Tyler, we're only paying you $20 a page, I say, no, I don't really want to do that book. That was easy. Figured that out. I then go, comics have always been shitty. Work for hire, no ownership of IPs, no insurance. Everyone knows this. It's no secret, it's shitty. And yes, I would say it to their face. I have to everyone these last 24 hours. Check the Circus says, so here's what I'm going to do. Because I know many of them that are still living to their families. Give me some time. I'll get back to you. And then you can write it to their faces personally. You said you would do it, so let's see how that goes. So Check. Feel free, man. I'd love to do it. Anyways, did I expose myself? Check the circuit. Neff. There we go. So check. Did we complete our mission together? Did we do it? Did we win together? I think we did. I had a lovely interaction with you, though, by the way. Oh, look at this. There's no debate here. You're an asshole. It's not my job to educate you. Fuck you. So many nice people. So many nice people. Let's see. $2 here, and it's sticky. Let's see. Sergant wants people to baby them. Yeah, I agree. Nefarious. Tyler said we said they did what they did. The record speaks for itself. As much as people may disagree with Tyler, we live in a country where he's free to speak his mind. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see. Sarai, Circuit complains about Tyler, but they're crying and moaning more. And where are the screenshots? I mean, we showed them right there. You can respect Kirby and David, but criticize their business deals. A bad deal is a bad deal. How you learn from the mistakes different. Absolutely, guys. I mean, here's the thing. Like I said, I have to hold myself accountable. Okay, I didn't sign a contract for Coins of Judas 3. I should have. Instead, I thought in good faith that if I draw the issue that I'd still be with them and then I get paid on the back end like I did in the last 2 issues. I drew issue 3. I didn't sign a contract. Now I've been canceled from the book. I drew 24 pages and 2 covers. Now I don't get to. Now I just wasted a month. That was my fault. I take accountability for my bad business decisions. Yes, you've proved your case, Tyler. Yes! Let's see, Nefarious, I won't work for you no matter what you pay. I won't let you publish my books no matter how many you think you can sell. You're trash. You've shown us all your trash. This is indie. Remember that. The Boneyard, I love when you ask for people to check their receipts and they respond with, well, it's not my responsibility to educate you. Oh, yeah. When people go, some person was like, Tyler's a racist, a sexist, a homophobe, and I went, prove it. I said, prove it. Like, absolutely. I said, show me. Like, please. Like, absolutely. Please show me. And they said it's all over my timeline, my profile. So here we go. You know, I sent them a video. I said, show me the sexist, homophobic, racist things that I've done. Show me. I can't find a single thing. Anywho. That's it. So that's it, man. That's the story. Mason, I'm sorry, dude. That really sucks. Hey, Tyler, I'm going to dip for now. Best of a hit. Thanks, Neil Star. Anyways, so we're going to end the stream like this. I really liked, by the way, Coins of Judas. No hate on Travis or any of the creative team. They did what they had to do. Travis actually has a book right now on Kickstarter. He has 3 days to go. He needs help with the funding. So if you are looking for a fun crime noir book, go check this out on Kickstarter. He could use all the help. Like I said, I have nothing but love for Travis. This is my book. I launched today. Today's stream was supposed to be me celebrating my launch. Instead, it's me talking about how I got canceled. And by the way, for those who are still watching, I will end the stream by reiterating what happened one last time. And I'm to everyone who's still watching. I don't know who's still watching. I'm gonna be honest right now. I have this like I said, people compare me to Dr. House. I'm very blunt. And I like to be like, hey, I like to tell how it is. That's just who I am. I tell people how it is. I like to say, hey, this is how it is. Because I don't like taking handouts. I like I said, when I was super struggling with money, I could have probably hit up on my parents didn't know. My parents still don't know. But I could have probably hit up some friends and family, been like, yo, guys, I'm really struggling. Like, I need, like, $4,000 or $5,000 extra dollars. Like, I'm super in debt. My hospital bills are massive because of my baby. And instead of me complaining, I figured out a way to make money. So I'm someone who's gonna figure it out. I try to give off this tough guy persona. I'm gonna be honest with you guys right now. Circuit looks like he buys his Butt Light at Target. I'm gonna be honest with you guys right now, to the 99 people who are watching. I stand by what I said. I stand by what I said, and I stand by what I said. I'm accountable for the decision, for what happened. I'm accountable for what happened. Because of what happened, though, my friend Travis and the creative team, because of what I said, the publisher got completely bombarded, and because of it, they were going to cancel the entire series. And I decided to save the series by just losing my ownership and cutting it. My point in saying all of this to the 100 people is I'm acting tough, I'm acting strong. I'm currently right now though at like an 80-20. 80% tough, 20% I'm actually kind of hurt about. I'm really hurt. I'm really hurt by this. I'm hurt because I love this community. Actually, I hate a lot of you. I love comics. I love comic book creators. I love seeing people make comics and reading them and making them, and I want to help them. I'm sad because I hate the community and it's vile. I'm sad because I don't get to work on this book anymore with my friend. I co-created a book, and I don't get to work on it with me. I don't get to work on it with my friend anymore, and that hurts. I'm also, it's not fun having people say, fuck you, get your hand cut off, you should lose your publishing deal. I hate all the hypocrisy. Here's one thing about me. I'm not a hypocrite. I am who I am. I am who I am. My tone is the same in everything. My beliefs are the same. I am who I am. And so to hear all the, just, getting all the vile stuff, that hurts my feelings. I'm at an 80-20 though. Well, I'll wake up tomorrow with a 90-10. Anyways. What other channels? This Larry firing one up. Oh, Larry's firing a stream. I don't know how to do a raid. I don't know how to set one up. I think you have to set it up before you go live. What did you say on Call of Duty to get canceled? I know. Nonstop just got word of what happened, and I gotta say this is BS. All you said was educate yourself in ways to make more money so you do not remain under the thumb of advantageous companies. Exactly. Stop thinking of it as a community. Worry about yourself. Absolutely. I mean, that's 100% true. That's 100% true. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's so. To those who are just coming in, I'll reiterate what happened, and then we're gonna end the stream. So what happened was I did a tweet. I'll pull it up. And we're not gonna go get super into this. It's gonna be really quick. You have to rewatch the stream. Here we go. All right, so those of you who are just tuning in, here we go. I did this tweet. Honestly, this hashtag comics broke me thread tells me that most creatives are terrible at business, making financial decisions, and self-education. Reading these posts are sad, but don't act like there was a gun to your head to say yes to a $25 page rates. 2023, do your own thing. What can you do to avoid this pain? Learn marketing. Here are 2 books that can help you. Learn how to make content in order to build an audience. Content is not your comic. Comic is a product. Also, if you're concerned you're getting screwed, my DMs are always open. The indie community, instead, seeing this as yeah, maybe that's true. Instead, what I get is a bunch of people being rude to me. A bunch of people telling me to go fuck myself. A bunch of people telling me, someone saying I should cut my hand off. People saying I should lose my publishing deal. I have people who are I have professional creators saying spite sales can last forever. A ruined reputation can. I have people who are saying so excited for this person to ruin their reputation. I have someone named Blake's Buzz who does a podcast who's all about love more, hate less. But then because someone tried to say that I was a Nazi, then he goes, "Yep, he's a Nazi," and he's getting gigs at publishers who claim to be all against this shit, putting pressure on my publisher, and then saying, "Oh my gosh, like and all this pressure and all the drama." I have creators who are part of Band of Bards, who are part of my publisher, who are saying, "Fuck you, Tyler. Fuck you working here. You're an asshole. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you," all publicly, attacking Band of Bards publicly. Hey, why do you guys publish this guy? Hey, Travis, why do you work with this guy? He's completely rude to me. And you know what he gets to post today? He gets to post about his comic that comes out through Band of Bards in June. He gets to publish about his comic while I get canceled in mine, even though he was the one that's completely rude. Because, I made a tweet. that said, hey, maybe comic creators could learn a thing or two to make more money. I've been called an elitist because I said that you can learn things on your phone. If you have a phone and you're watching this, or you're on a computer and you're watching this, you can pick yourself up by your bootstraps. You can make your life different. You can learn a new skill. You can learn anything. I have Devin Arscott, who's a Band of Bards creator, who's laughing at me losing my publishing deal, who claims in public Twitter spaces that I live a cushy life, that I'm very privileged. I work a 6-figure job from home, and I don't have to do very much, even though I was applying for Burger King last month. But yes, Devin, I am privileged. Go fuck yourself. I have someone like Jared who's saying this guy sucks and is trying to say that I'm a racist. We have Godsbane, who's all about the manga, who helps run some of the stuff at Global Comics. Probably not going to get any preference there because she helps run all those stuff. Who's an absolute complete hypocrite. We have Alex, who does a book with Band of Bards, who basically is telling me how awful I am, and they say you're burning bridges, no one's gonna want to work with you. We have Daniel Caliban, also a Band of Bards creator, who says seeing someone destroy their comics career in real time with a very arrogant and bad take and doubling down when they got called out is kind of amusing. Yes, this is the tweet. This is the tweet that is so insensitive. Guys, there's enough empathy in comics. Empathy isn't going to help you change your situation. Accountability is. Okay, if you hate what your life is like right now, you can change it. You can absolutely change it. Also, Daniel, kind of frustrating that good people are being caught in the chaos caused by one jerk, and the jerk gets away scot-free. No, the jerk doesn't get away scot-free. I got canceled, but guess what? Because you went after your quote-unquote friend, Daniel. See, Daniel, you went after your friend Travis, and you're like, I didn't do anything, Travis. No, you hurt Travis. You hurt Travis's paycheck. And if it wasn't for me, the person you absolutely hate, Travis wouldn't be able to still work on his comic and get paid. So, Daniel, you're an awful friend. We have people like Stokes and his crew doing public spaces, trying to cancel Travis, for old tweets. Stokes, Devin, Al, all these people are awful human beings. Blake's Buzz. This is the problem. All of these people will say this, that they love more and hate less. All of these people will say that they are tolerant. They are not. They are the worst humans that society's got to give. Okay, this is what comics is. This is the community that I want to be part of. And here's the worst thing. I'll end with this. I lost my publishing. Oh, because of this, I lost my publishing contract, and I'm no longer on the IP. But with that being said, okay, I have no hate for Travis. When Coins of Judas issue 3 comes out, I will be there day one to support my friend and buy the book. Even though Band of Bards did not have my back, even though Band of Bards caved to these people, and even though I know deep down Band of Bards believes in their heart that all of these people are right. Because I see your tweets and I see what you like on Twitter. You can't hide it from me. So, take that what you will, guys. Take that with what you will. All right. What a day. What a day. Twillis, I came in late. What happened? Twillis, I just reiterated everything one last time and you came in the last second. If rewatch the stream. I give an overview at the very beginning. The very first like 10 minutes is like the overview of everything of what happened. Tyler has done more for female heroes than DC. Easy to say love more when you only get along with people in lockstep with you. Exactly. I mean, fuck that guy. Good luck out there, dude. Hey, thank you. All right, so I didn't do a lot of shilling. This will be my final shill because I've just been saying, hey, I have this book. This will be my final shill. Today was supposed to be my launch stream. Today was supposed to celebrate my launch. Today was supposed to celebrate my book. So let me tell you guys real quick about Super Plumber Sisters. I'm going through the two. Okay, Super Plumber Sisters. Supernatural battle plumbers Mara and Lucia have to face off against one of their strangest supernatural threats ever. These are all the covers. We have a bunch of awesome covers. The story, Mara and Lucia are stepsisters who own the plumbing business called Super Plumber Sisters, which specializes in supernatural prevention and offense. I need to change that. Both are experts in the field of monsters, ghosts, and all things that should be dead or not exist. Equipped with the latest in plumbing weapon technology, these gals know how to get down to business. However, when they get a disturbing call from one of their friends who has gone missing, the two set out to find out where they are, who is responsible, and why so many others are being taken down by the dark and dirty pipes of the city. This is part one of 4 and opens the doors to a much bigger world and universe. This is a 40-page book, and it starts at $10. Well, $7 for the PDF, or $10, or $10. For the physical. $10, guys, for a 40-page book. That's pretty good in the indie world. If you just want access to like the Growth of Megafist and other books, just hit the access add-ons only, and you can get access to all my other books, like Growth of Megafist volumes 1, 2, and 3, my digital collection, which has everything, Entity, Demons. But if like it's like one of those things where like if Super Plumber Sisters doesn't really attract you, but you want like Growth of Megafist and you want to get it at the Kickstarter price, go check that out. I love the pages. So me and Erwin, we tackle the pages together. I do the layouts, then he draws the characters, and then I draw the backgrounds. And then I do the gray tones. And so, they got hired by this lady to solve a goop monster. And things are going bad. Lucia gets her ass handed down to her. Mara's like pulls out this massive wrench, gets her ass handed down to her. Lucia, she uses her vacuum thing, sucks up the monster, and then when they ask the old lady to pay, the lady smiles, and you find out that she used a coupon, and Lucia didn't know that Mara was giving out coupons for business, so she's super pissed off because that's their character. Mara is like super bubbly and happy. Lucia is like the very John Wick stern. She's like, we're making new friends and helping the helpless. Isn't that what it's all about? It's just a super fun book, guys. I'm so excited. The link is in the description. The link is in the chat. I'm just super excited. So if this is a book that you're interested in, feel free to check out. It's got 36 days to go. We're almost at $4,000 on the first day, so I appreciate that. $10 from Jared Frost. I appreciate it. Here's some of the money I won't be spending on any of the Cancelers projects going forward. Sorry you lost your publishing deal. Hey, no, I appreciate that, man. I still support Travis, by the way. I still support Travis. I still support the IP, despite everything. Jeremy Perez, have a good one, timer. Oh, how you doing, Jeremy? How you doing, dude? Are you no longer working in the publishing industry? No, I left 2 weeks ago. I now work in the tech industry. Still doing marketing. Wendy Gale, nothing but respect for how you handle Band of Bards. Always here for you. Thanks. Bruno, hope you have a better tomorrow, Tyler. Take care of my online buddy. We disagree sometimes, but I never thought you should lose your writing deals. I appreciate that. I get paid soon. We'll buy to support. Plus intrigued, wondering how the story goes with the sisters. I appreciate that. It's gonna be fun. It's rated teen. There's no nudity, no sex, no swearing or anything. It's a very very chill, friendly book. Hey, Ty, you ever hear of the Great Gianna Sisters? It's pretty much two sisters doing the Mario thing too. I'll have to check that out. I got the PDF. Oh, thanks. Looks fun, and fun books are what I look for. Awesome. Do you have a reward level where I can just get a collection of all your books? Yeah, so if you just want the digital of all my books, you can. If you want the digital for all my books, you can just hit here, digital collection. And then if you want the physicals, what you have to do is you make a $10 pledge here, And then when you're done making that $10 pledge, it'll say, do you want any of these add-ons? And then you just go, I want this, 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 and then you just add it. So, all right, I appreciate you guys so much. I'm sure people are talking about me behind the scenes, and that's how it goes. We're just gonna keep making comics, have a silly goose time. But this did suck. It is what it is. So, all right, I have tomorrow I have a meeting with a YouTube consultant. I want to start doing more YouTube videos, and they're gonna help me make better videos that are more exciting and whatnot. So, for all I know, they say, "Hey, we're making a new channel. Leave this drama channel." I'll still do here. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you guys on the Twitters. Who knows? Maybe things will calm down. Peace. Oh, but there's no growth in Megafist in that set. No, there is. Let's go back. Oh, okay. So this is I reused the graphics, which is not smart of me, Arcade, but in the digital here, let me show you. Let me just log out. Oh, let me show you. Stay with me. All right. So this is what you do, Arcade. So if you want that, get the digital PDF if you want this. So you hit pledge, continue. If you want this, and then it's gonna give you the add-on section. And if you want the digital says, so I didn't update the graphic, but the digital has Growth of Megafist volumes 1 to 3. So it will have the Growth of Megafist on there. Dope. All right. Yeah. This is I appreciate it. Did I miss the meat of the stream? Yes, but if you go back tomorrow, if you go back to the very beginning, the very first 20 minutes, I just immediately start telling what's going on. So, all right. Hey, thanks, Tyrion. I seriously appreciate it. Bottom of my heart. Bottom of my heart. Thanks. Yeah, my stream's done. Huh? Are you down here? Yeah. My stream's done. Everyone was really nice. Yeah, I got the best comment section. That's good. That's because the Draw and Talk fans are awesome, man. Everyone's nice. Well, we had some bad apples. Of course. But
gotta expect that. You're gonna be on the internet.
Yeah.
If you can't handle it, just get off.
No.
I don't know I will.
Everyone's nice. Everyone's super nice. Seriously, everyone in the chat was super nice, and I appreciate it, because, God, it was really shitty. That was so shitty.
Yeah, the whole thing was you didn't deserve it.
No.
And it all came from a place of trying to help people improve.
I know. I got a DM. Your stream is still live with a hot. Oh, I'm still live. Thank you.
Nice.
Good thing I hope I didn't say anything bad. All right, end stream.